I'm David Novick. I'm coming to you today from the dressing room of the Adelphi University's Performing Arts Center. My story that I covered is the challenges and obstacles of acquiring a job after school in the field of performing arts. With this, I had the opportunity to sit down and talk to faculty and students and hear their side of the story.
So the economy certainly has an impact on people who are graduating in arts fields, just like it does with every field, except we're at a time in history where there are so many more opportunities than there have been forever. If you think in the past there was just theater, for example, or just a symphony, but you add that now and you've got cruise ships, you've got not 3 television networks, but hundreds of television networks that need programming and performers and music. You look at all over the country in terms of the small theater movement. It's not what it was in terms of the regional theater movement, but there are a lot of small theaters that have come up. If you are graduating from a university now with a BFA in a performance area or in a technical area and you're non-union, chances are you'll be picked up for a tour, you'll get webisode kind of opportunities. Things that in the past would only go to the experienced people who were union.
Hi, I'm Barry Marks, and I'm a junior here at Adelphi University, majoring in technical theater. As my years wind down here, post-college has been on my mind. Being a theater tech major, I'm pretty confident on getting a job right out of school with the so many shows, productions, and networks that are readily available in the fields that I want to work in. On the other hand, someone who is an actor may come across more obstacles along the way because of the numerous auditions and limited spots available for them.
For me, being a junior now, this whole sort of post-graduation idea has started to slip into my head, especially with being such good friends with some of the seniors. And it's sort of, what do you do after graduation as an acting major? Do you just move to New York and hit the streets and go for it? Do you move to LA and try to do film? Do you look at grad school? And there's so many different options that it's stressful because you just don't know where you want to go, and it's all sort of dependent on these auditions that you do. There's work out there, but it's really hard. And I just know, me personally, I've talked to my parents, and they're trying to push this sort of grad school idea on me so I can defer my loans, and you know, it's hectic and it's scary because you don't really know what's going to happen out there. But you know, how can you succeed if you never try?
I think people always worry about the economy and how it affects the entertainment industry, and I think basically it's the obverse of what people assume. Well, what civilians assume, people we call civilians who are not in the business, whether it's television or film or stage, and whether it's acting or behind the scenes as stage managers, set designers, costume designers, people who build the sets. But it seems historically that even in the Great Depression, films were booming. People needed escape, and I think even now people look to entertainment. Certainly their budgets are tighter, so they may not do it as often, but I think people use entertainment as a diversion and a release from the everyday worries. So I think we're in pretty good shape.
And that's all I have for you today on the challenges and obstacles of acquiring a job in the field of performing arts. Once again, I'm David Novick, signing off.